going on YouTube? It is Dom back again for another episode of the world's most thought-provoking talk show. And today, guys, is my first day shooting in 17 days. I have shot so many videos that I have shot 17, probably 30 days, a whole month of spare videos. But what I wanted to say today, guys, what I wanted to bring up is inclusivity. Right? Being inclusive. One of my homeboys came to my house yesterday and I was helping him with some army stuff. And he brought up like this Band-Aid thing. He showed me this picture, and I wish I had it or else I put it up here. Showed me this picture to where on one person's arm, it had like different colors of Band-Aids, like for different skin tones. I was like, oh, okay. He seemed like really upset and flustered about it. And then I asked myself the same question. I was like, why did we do that? And he said it was because there was a young woman who I guess took offense to not having a Band-Aid her skin color. I mean, I get it. I don't know if I knew that Band-Aids were for a specific skin color. I do believe that there are a lot of good reasons to be inclusive in the world, right? Like for everybody to be inclusive. But I don't know if you fight every fight, sometimes you don't know which one's important. And your message and what you're trying to push to the world could be misinterpreted, or you could be fighting the wrong thing. I don't know if that makes sense, right? So what I'm trying to say is you have to pick your fight. I think for people who don't think that there's still racism in America, I think you're crazy. I mean, me being a black African-American male, I've walked down the street and had the N-word thrown at me. It sucks, but there's still racism in America. Is America a racist country? And in total, no, I can't say that, hey, America is super racist, everybody's racist, all white people, all Asian people are, no, I don't think that. But to say that there are not any racist people in America, I think that's a little silly. But that's not the point of this conversation. The point of this conversation is, when does inclusivity go too far? When do we do too much with inclusivity? I mean, is the next step, do we need to get bandages, like skin bandages that say transgender and bi and stuff like that, or to affect them? Or when, and you know, you think about the same thing about transgender men that turn into women that participate in women's sports, right? So they're biologically born a male, but they're in women's sports. Should they be included? You know, and that's the point. When do you stop the bar and start to really take a step back and be like, when do I want to be inclusive? Because it seems counterproductive to fight for one thing, right, and then not fight for everything, right? Like, I think right now in America, at times you can disagree with somebody's point. Right now in America, you cannot disagree with somebody's point and not be all the way on the other side. You know, you can't be in between. Like, you have to pick a side or another side. And sometimes it's kind of what's wrong with politics at the time. You can't just like be in the middle. But values and morals, I believe, are what connect people right now, and I think that's a very special thing. When do you stop worrying about certain things? Like the skin bandages thing, I was like, I don't know if I would really fight that. That's me though. That's just my opinion. To me, it doesn't bother. And like, it doesn't bother me, but it could bother somebody else. And that's fair. Are you fighting for the transgender person, the bisexual person that needs a skin tone that they feel like matches them? You know, it's identity. It's your identity, you know? Like, what are you really fighting? What are you going after? But anyway, guys, that's it. I just want to talk about inclusivity. Like, I guess my question is, when does inclusivity go too far? Like, when do we stop? Like, what's going on there? Either way, guys, if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, you guys can drop them in the bottom. You guys can like, comment, subscribe, and like I like to say at the end of all my videos, I think that sounds like thunder, guys.